there's him with Rogue Deck Builder.com with Master with Ajani Skred. Looking forward to this. Yes, we'd like to play first. Let's go get into greedy mana base. So right off the bat, we can't actually even cast Cough. Huh. Double Snow Covered Plains, Lightning Bolt. I think we keep this though. We're only playing 3 Snow Covered Plains. A little bit unlucky. Our starting hand has so many of those. This would be a great hand if this was just regular Skred Red. We could actually get out a Fast Worm Coil Engine. That's one of the problems with the Snow Covered Plains. And I might actually want to go more Sacred Foundries for this very reason. And maybe just put in 2 Snow-Covered Plains. Is that the route we want to go? So let's just check out the deck list. I'm playing 3 and then 2 Sacred Foundries. I think I might want to go 2 and 3. Well, we'll see. All right, so we'll start off here just with a Snow-Covered Mountain. And then pass the turn. And an island. Hey, that's not a non-basic land. Don't be playing that stuff against me. It needs to be non-basic so I can Blood Moon you out. So far, no play on his part. This could be Delver, Fish, Bluetron, and plethora of the decks run islands. And yeah, so we'll go Mind Stone. Oh, that's beautiful. So we'll Mind Stone here. See if he Spell Snares it. He does Spell Snare Mind Stone. That is interesting. I don't care too much about that. It delays a Koth, but whoop-de-doo. Not a big deal. He's going to probe. See my Koth and 2 Snow-Covered Plains, a Worm Coil Engine. This is most likely going to be Twin. This can be rough for Twin. We don't really have a way to interact with Twin at the moment. Hey, and even wrote it down there for us, of what's in my hand. Yeah, Gitaxian Probe, I would say, I guess it could still be Delver. But usually a Gitaxian Probe, yeah, it's fine. This could be Tasker Delver. Gitaxian Probe is really good with Splinter Twin because it gives you the information you need to know if you can go off. So I'm still going to think this particular one, though, is going to be Tasker Delver. Yes, with the Thought Scour 100%. So finds another Gitaxian Probe and another Thought Scour. He can get out a Tasker here. And we are in a bit of trouble because that's one of the harder ones for us to deal with. Skred will be nice once we draw into it. If we have to like double bolt it, that's always an option. And he was delving, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, it's going to be the Tasker. That was a very fast Tasker, turn 3 Tasker. I think I do keep in the Blood Moons versus this deck, as we can shut him out of black. He does have a 1 of basic land, usually. Again, here's a nice little reason to run Path to Exile, too. He's probably keeping up Remand. I just need to draw into land for the Worm Coil Engine. Scrying Sheets is nice. I think we do play it. Now we have enough lands if we draw into a Skred. But I'm not going to lie here. We are in a very, very bad shape. Tasker Delver is usually a little bit harder than regular Delver. As regular Delver, you can basically shut down everything with uncounterable damage through the Volcanic Fallout. And we'll definitely Scrying Sheets. Volcanic Fallout, there again, that's what's going to be one of the issues with having Bolt and Volcanic Fallout here. No, I mean, like, we could run a Koth out and then make him attack into it. I don't think that's the right move. So just go ahead and do this right now to try to... Well, I guess we already hit our land drop, so that's not the greatest. Storm Breath isn't good either. In fact, that's Probably one of the worst draws against this. And I'm going to give him back a Gitaxian Probe. I think I bring in Core Firewalker. Our champion might actually be a little bit better against Delver. Core Firewalker will be fine. Do I bolt to the face at this point? Because we know we're not getting a Volcanic Fallout, and then just go for the Stormbreath Dragon. Because then we could draw into like a couple of Helixes. I think we will bolt to the face. But we're down to a 12. That's 3 attacks with Tasigur. This will probably get countered. Cryptic Command, Mana Leak Remand. It's got to be one of the above. 6 cards in hand, you got to think that's... He get terminated even. Can't double Lightning Bolt it, though. Vapor Snag, Deceiver Exarch? And he's going to activate Tasigur. Murderous Cut. Alright, that works too. Yeah, we'll be taking those out. Now I need to draw into a land. And try to hit a Wormcoil Engine. Skred Red will work here too. We can Skred off a Tasigur. Getting into double bolt range soon. He has an Angler in here as well? Wow. But here we go. If we can drop that Wormcoil, we're in great shape. So need a land off the top and not to get countered. But that's going to be 5 damage. Yeah, there's nothing we do here. So Stormbreath will come out. There's Arid Mesa next turn. Dragon's Claw doesn't need to come in, but I do... No, does he have enough for Core Firewalkers to actually be relevant? Raining Volley, Molten Rain. I'm going to bring in Molten Rains. We're going to punish him. Boil as well. Wear Terror doesn't need to come in. Pirate Spell Bomb can actually come out. The Stormbreath Dragons can actually come out as well. And I'm thinking even Anger of Gods is weak against him. Everything else can stay in. Everything else is fine. And I guess we'll submit this. It's not a good way to start off. I'm wondering what he had in his hand if it was like a Mana Leak. If the Wormcoil would have just been game. If we would have been able to stick it. Yes, we like to play first. Alright, this is fine. Not the greatest, but we have Mind Stone can cycle itself. Skred, Bolt. So that Spell Snare actually on the Mind Stone was crucial. Kept him from getting out an earlier Koth and then having to decide where he attacks. And then the Wormcoil Engine being able to be stuck on time as well. So what we do need to draw into, as soon as possible, Blood Moon's fine to draw into. A Koth would be great, of course, and Ajani would be great. Alright, he does keep his hand. We'll start off with Snow Covered. Pass the turn. Hope he goes first turn Delver. He's going to probe. I actually would love to draw into a relic. A relic could be good too. Make it so we can never cast a Tasigur. This does allow us to get the Mind Stone. And he doesn't even know we have a Koth. So that's awesome. Oh, he does know that I have a Koth. As he sees it now. So, this means we'll have a Resolve Koth, though. There's nothing he can do to counter it. And that's going to be very hard for him to come back from. Now, these do get weaker with Koth. Yeah, I'm thinking that Snow-Covered or these Stomping Grounds are a little more powerful than Snow-Covered. I mean, it's Skred versus Koth that you have to make the choice. We'll get in here for 4. He'll be down to a 16. Unless he somehow cracks up Polluted Delta and Vapor Snags, then I'll be kicking myself here. Well, no, it's fine. That's fine. Puts me back a turnish. Nope. So he's down to a 15. We have double Skred. I don't know if he can actually do enough to... Yeah, if he lets his Koth get up. Geez, Boil is kind of cool here, but... Just Boil right now? I'm going to Boil right now. I'm going to do it. Yes. Get to your island. Too bad you don't have another island. He's got to counter this. And then somehow... Oh, he's going to Thought Scour himself. Lightning Bolt Snapcaster. That is not what you want to find. No, we'll untap this mountain. Attack in with the... He's going to terminate it. No. Should I bolt him? Jeez, that actually... So now these really... Yeah, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. We have the Lightning Bolt still up in case he... Well, Tasigur I'd have to double. This could actually hurt really bad. These Snow-Covered Plains might be really hindering. I'm drawing multiples, though, on most games, which is very unlikely. It's going to be a Tasigur here. He showed me that anyway. And I can double Skred it. Jeez. I want to ult Koth, but we'll wait and see. He's missing a land too, so keeping Koth alive might be the best route. Now we have a Sacred Foundry. We can actually untap that though. We'll do two damage to ourselves. That's nice. We'll double Skred. And I do believe we ult Koth. Now I could have untapped his mountain and actually killed it. I forgot about that with Koth. Could have untapped his stuff and then played the land destruction. So I think we will untap. A mountain. This does give him an opportunity to bolt off Koth. Alright. So he does want to do that. But he's down to an 11. He didn't have a land last time. If he draws into a blue source, he could be okay. I think we just start playing the land destruction route. Again, an Ultica with only 2 mountains might not be the best play. Does he really have another Tasigur? Oh, joy. We'll draw a card. Wormcoil Engine actually allows us to cast it. Blood Moon is kind of nice. I could lock him out of a black source, which he doesn't need anymore. Jeez, I hate doing this, too, because now... This does add me to 2 mana, though. Wormcoil's hard for Delver to deal with. But he's still in this. Those Tasigurs. He's exiled quite a few really pertinent things, though. Like his Terminate. He can't Snapcast or Terminate if he were to draw. And anyways, still a blue source away. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now we untap. Now that only does 3 damage. What am I trying to smoke here? I need a Skred. I was trying to untap his own mountain. Blood Moon is fine here. I could actually attack with 2. Little Blood Moon. And untap a mountain. And then we have double Lightning Bolt up. I could actually kill Tasigur with double Bolt. But if he lets it go through, then I double bolt him. So he's in bad shape no matter how he... Like, he needs another Terminate in his hand. So he'll tap it for a black. It's going to expire. I don't even know what he could do with besides Terminate. And he does have the Terminate. So, if that's the case, we'll bolt Tasigur. And bolt Tasigur. And attacking for 6. And he does scoop now. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so... Let's just quit losing it, or quit getting on the verge of losing a task here. Terminate really makes me want to go down in... We really have taken out all the targets for Terminate. So Core Firewalker, of course, won't want to come in here. And Wear Tear can actually get rid of Batterskull if I really think the Batterskull is going to be an issue. Anger of the Gods I still don't think needs to come in. Volcanic Fallout, though, I'm okay with Volcanic Fallout, because I really think he is still a Delver deck, right? He's got to be Delver. I haven't seen any Serum Visions, though, have we? I'm going to submit this. And we keep this. This is a great hand. Absolutely keep it. Got the Blood Moon we need to stick. We got some nice control cards. Where's my... really want a Relic in this match, though. This is ideal. See, this is where the Arid Mace is cool. Going to probe me. Man, he doesn't have any shortage of probes. Probes are so good for his deck, too, because it's going to allow him to get out that Tasigur. And he's got the ideal hand for a fast Tasigur. He has the first turn probe into Scalding Tarn into Thought Scour potential. And then he can have a turn 2 Tasigur. And it's really, really powerful. And he can still have it, because you don't even have to do it on your turn as Thought Scour is an instant. So another bolt. We'll lead off with the mountain. And he's going to go grab a Watery Grave. Alright, so most likely not a turn 2 Tasigur. Wonder if people are just actually getting rid of the Delvers. It's going to be a Serum Vision, so he's either desperately digging for land. But this is going to allow me, if he doesn't have a blue source, to hit this Mind Stone. Likes both his cards on top. And there's his Steam Vents into play tapped. So it will be Mind Stone that comes out next turn. I think we can safely thin here. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Just grab a mountain, Mind Stone, pass turn. Now, does he respect the Blood Moon or not? That's the question. Young Pyromancer. He gets value out of it. We'll Blood Moon, though. Ooh, I should have Mesa'd first. Jeez, I think I just threw this game. I apologize, guys. I should have aired Mesa to get my white source. Oh, he lets it happen. No, we have to Blood Moon. This shuts him down out of a whole source. So no Tassiger now. Oh, Spell Pierce. All right. That works. All right, come on, Wormcoil Engine. He would have played a Tasker if he would have had it in hand. Again, but he did set up his hand. We did get rid of that pesky... Oh, never mind. There it is. So, Tasker's most likely going to get some value before I can deal with it. I guess Serum Visions is for free. I can Skred and Lightning Helix it if he taps out. Looks like it's going to be an Angler. Alright, so we will double. That's fine by me. There's our Relic, finally. You came out way too low, Mr. Relic of Progenitus. This will go just get our our snow-covered plains. Helix. Skred. Relic. Get rid of an Angler. But he is in a little bit of a advantage with the amount of cards he has. We have gotten rid of 2 threats in his deck. Hope he has a lot of dead Terminates in his hand. Molten Rain's fine. Whoops, let's use a red source. Whoops, let's use no source for Relic. Munch away at that graveyard. And Molten Rain the Water Grave. This will make him mana leak it. Remain's also okay. Flash Freeze. All right. Does work. Wants to keep that black source. Don't blame him. But again, this Relic is going to be really good. 1, 2, 3. Now I don't want to get rid of the Mind Stone. And he munches away the flash freeze. And there's a polluted delta. For a basic swamp. Another polluted delta. At this point, do I even care about his graveyard? I don't think I do. We're going to exile graveyards. Finds us a bolt. Closer for a worm coil. I do believe we run it out. And there's the mana leak. Sure. He's going to tutor up some more lands. And now we're about even. Got an Angler and a young Pyromancer out of the way. We can take care of another Tasker. A land and a Skred means any Tasker is dead. And he decides to pass a turn, which is very iffy if he has another counterspell. I don't know what else he could have in his deck. I think we do just go ahead and just run it out. And if he's got another counterspell, he's got another counterspell. I guess Snapcaster Mana Leak is rough. And it hits. He's going to have a hard time with the Wormcoil Engine. Very hard time. This is a deck without a Path to Exile. He's got to use double Terminates. I'd love to see another Relic. There's one Terminate in the bin. He can Snapcaster Terminate. Nope, he's just going to eat more things for a Tassiger. Or an Angler. But we can actually answer the Tassiger. Go ahead and attack in. Sure, Terminate's going to land. He takes it. Interesting. He would have Mana Leaked and killed the... So we're going to Helix. And then Fallout. This one cannot be countered. He's going to activate the Tassiger, though. And hopefully I give him back like a Gitaxian Probe. I don't want to give him back... Oh, I have to give him back the Terminate. That's too sad. Well, he does have an answer now for the Wormcoil Engine. Five cards in hand. Found some very good Tasker activation. He can run into a lot of useless cards, though. Most of his lands are out of his deck. I think there were 18 lands, so he might have 8 lands left. So I don't have very good odds there for him to hit a bunch more lands. But as far as basics are concerned, I think that's all of them. So shocking and fetching is going to be a real thing. And with Lightning Bolt and Lightning Helixes, plenty of those left. 2 Lightning Bolts, 3 Lightning Helixes. We're in great shape. His clock is also a bit concerning for him, I would say. Well, I don't know. 7 minutes we should be able to get this going, but yeah. Blood Moon's kind of useless if I hit into it. Oh, geez. I am disconnected. 1 second, I'll restart here. Alright, so it's going to be Kolaghan's Command, which is actually huge. That's the best card in the entire world. As it destroys my artifact, which is the Wormcoil Engine, and makes me pitch the Lightning Bolt. See, what 2 commands he said? Or no. What did it do? Did he miss the wrong? No, I was at 28. I apologize. I disconnected there, and then I don't know what happened. I think he used the wrong mode. Gonna kill off the Death Toucher, at least with the Lifelinker. He has a Terminate left for the last one. Because he didn't return something back, did he? He has another Tassiger? Yeah, this guy can draw the Tassigers for sure. I'm at a healthy life total, though. There's a Snow-Covered Mountain for me. I don't think... They usually run like 1. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. And we can do that just for damage sake. Off a red source. Is red source the best? Black source. Sure. Doesn't really matter what I hit. He's down to a 5. Attacking with the Worm token. He's got a block here. And this should solidify the win. Because he's out of Tassigers now. And he really needed to get that to... Oh, he's got a Delver. I guess Delver in 20 turns could get the job done. See, this is where it's pretty good with Skred, though. We can start going through the deck. I think I will bolt off the Delver. He deprives. Let's just hope Delver doesn't flip. Still has 30 cards left in his deck. Look at all this stuff we've got rid of. And it does flip off a Remand. Remand is quite weak at this point. Unfortunately for us, it's another snow-covered mountain. And we could actually lose this. He's got us controlled out at this point. He just needs to draw into control cards. We know he has a Terminate. Thought Scour finds a Mana Leak down the drain. But I have a lot of life. Get another land. This is where it gets scary. Where are the Scrying Sheets? And Thought Scours himself again. I'm trying to find something for a Snapcaster Mage. I want a Volcanic Fallout, of course. Jeez, and he finds this. How many Tassigers is this guy running? I guess that's just his second one. I thought we killed off another one. Oh, he returned it to his hand with the command. Bolt now can take care of... I think we might just go for double Bolt. Especially if he shocks himself here. He does not. He's going to activate Tassiger. Tassiger gives... I can give him back the most useless cards in the entire world. Which at this point I think is like a Mana Leak. Oh, yeah. I have to give him back all that kind of stuff. So I give him back a Probe, I guess. Not another Tassiger. That is his third Tassiger, because the other one's in the graveyard there. There's where it is. So using attacks and probes, you have a lightning bolt. And a young Pyromancer can come out. Again, that's fine. And another Delver. So I am on a clock. I'm on a very real clock. I just need another Helix and another... I think this is my last Lightning Bolt, though. Another Skred isn't too bad. But I'm surprised he's actually going to come through with this. I really thought I was in the driver's seat. Koth at this point's bad. There's a lot of bad cards I could draw into. Mindstone at least draws me a card. Relics draw me cards. And I guess I go for it. I do have to worry about a mana leak. So I don't do the bolt yet. Remand is fine. Can you do 15 damage to me in one turn? Just do not flip, Mr. Delver. And we're good. And I guess the tapping the land there ends up being, might cost me the game. I've only seen one Lightning Bolt, two Lightning Bolt. Very likely he's got another Lightning Bolt in his hand. And a Serum Vision hit. So that's 6, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage with the bolt. Oh, that is just disgusting. And a Snapcaster Mage. So that last Serum Visions ends up being probably the win. Because he's going to be able to draw a card and then 2 more Lightning Bolts left in his deck. Unless he sided them out. Which I highly doubt he did. Even a Kolgan's Command kills me here. And the Snapcaster Lightning Bolt. Epic game, though. Epic, epic, epic game. I think I played this wrong. I tapped pretty poorly. And yeah, he does have that one Lightning Bolt still left in his graveyard for him to do the 1 damage. But pretty good game. And I just... this tapped wrong. I should have just Lightning Bolt and made him remand it. And go the other way around. Ajani Vengeance coming up the next card. Heartbreaker. We'll go on to another match. This has been Kevin with RogueDeckBuilder.com. Thanks for watching.